Lionel Messi has just announced his very own energy and hydration drink, Mass Plus. But fans have been quick to call out the striking resemblance to KSI and Logan Paul's Prime drink.
Comments started flooding in, people started making videos, media outlets started writing stories.
Logan is definitely suing him.
So the question is, Prime or Mass Plus?
Well, that was unnecessarily dramatic. At least I didn't spend $50 on this thing, eh? I didn't realise just how many products footballers have released. They find some bang average item, slap their name all over it, and voila! Millions of dollars. 99% of the time, this will go perfectly to plan, but sometimes these products land footballers deep in a controversy. But I've always kind of wondered, did they really deserve to get cancelled? Well, to answer that, I'm testing various controversial footballer products, from rip-offs of hydration drinks to products that could potentially land me in hospital. And we're starting with super spicy ramen sold by Son. Try to say that fast. Super spicy ramen sold by Son. Actually, that wasn't that hard. Son's been the face of the largest Korean noodles company for a few years now, but this controversy is a terrifying one. A while ago, a TikTok went viral of a woman who landed herself in hospital eating too many Korean spicy noodles. This is real. This sparked Denmark to then recall them for being too spicy, and newspapers latched on, warning people, hey, if you're not great with spicy food, don't eat these. So my question is, if I, a person who is not great with spicy food, ate the entire packet all at once, would I also end up in hospital? The one rule is that I have 90 seconds to finish the packet, and until the timer is up, the ice cream, milk, and yogurt is off limits. If I can do it, these need uncancelling, but if I fail, then sorry Son, you're cancelled for good. So 90 seconds starts now. And to make this even harder for myself, I'm going to attempt to tell you about today's sponsor, Top 11. This is the worst possible time to do this. Top 11 is a free-to-play football management game on mobile where you have full control over your club and get to play against other managers or your friends around the world. Oh no, this is bad. Top 11 2025 has arrived on all mobile platforms and web browsers with new features, competitions, and more. I got the hiccups. The latest version of the game delivers awesome new updates to its 3D live map. With new highlights, replays, cutscenes, player features, and loads more, watching your club has never felt more exciting. The game also introduces a new format to some of the biggest competitions in line with the real football world, including forming a league section between more clubs before heading into the knockout rounds. Whether or not you've played Top 11 before, these new modes are super competitive and fun for all new players, so make sure to check them out and compete for the big honours. There cannot be long left now. The game's special launch season to celebrate is on, and there's a ton you won't want to miss, including giveaways, gifts, and rewards. So please jump onto the touchline in Top 11 using the link at the top of the description or in the pinned comment, and thank you so much to Top 11 for sponsoring the video. 4, 3, 2, 1. Note to self, never record a video whilst having the hiccups. Ever again. That was completely my fault for making that so difficult, and I still passed. Uncancelled. Honestly, if you're ending up in hospital with these, that's a skill issue. Next, Footbubbles, sold by Messi. Do you want to play football, but you're so tired of kicking around that same stinking old piece of leather? Yeah, me too. But thanks to Messi's Footbubbles, you can replace that piece of garbage for a bubble. I think you can see where this is going. See, when this thing came out, customers from around the world flooded the internet with reviews saying that this gimmick just did not work at all. It felt like a complete scam, and it completely burst their bubble. So yeah, Messi caught some heat for this thing, but was that cancelling really justified? After putting on the special socks it comes with and bracing myself to be scammed live on camera, it was time to find out. There we go. I'm flicking off the air. No way! That is crazy. I feel like I'm living in SpongeBob right now. See how many kickoffs I can do. I was genuinely shocked at how well this thing worked. I was able to keep the bubble up for a decent amount of time. 21, 22, 23, 24. But how does this work? Well, really it's just a combination of the liquid and the socks. If you try this with normal bubbles and socks, this would not work. And I have a small feeling that the people that said this was a scam were just not wearing them. So 37. Oh my. I'm so confused. This thing works so well. So yeah, I like to think this is uncancelled for sure. I don't know what everyone was complaining about. Next up, the Smile Improver, sold by Cristiano Ronaldo. Smile Improver? But mine's already perfect. But for real, despite my efforts of consistent looks maxing over the last year, I still fail at mugging anyone. Which is chronically online for I need a glow up. Thanks to Ronaldo, that's no longer a problem. A few years ago, he appeared in a pretty creepy advert for this device right here that's meant to improve your jawline. The reason it's controversial, however, is because studies since then have said that it doesn't really make that much difference to your personal appearance, including this licensed doctor on YouTube.
I don't see any change in my jawline. I think any change you see is going to be very subtle.
The way I test these claims is simple. I take a picture on an app that gives me an attractiveness score, then use this thing for a few hours and see if I can score better at the end. The way it's supposed to work are the weights on either side of the contraption, basically meaning all I'm doing is lifting weights to my mouth, and it looks so stupid while I'm editing this. I've lost all of my aura. Oh, I got face ache. Clearly my cheekbones were not up to Ronaldo's standards, so I took this thing everywhere. Playing FC24, improving my smile. In bed, improving my smile. Doing this voiceover, improving my smile. And once the time was up, all that was left was to check my results. JK, my face looked the exact same. I got a 6.9 again. Cancelled. I'm a trusted doctors on this one, and I still need a glow up KMT. Let's move on to the string ball thingy, sold by Messi. He's back. Those of you who've been around for a while may remember an old video of mine where I actually tried something really similar to this. It was a ball that attached to this belt around your waist and it would come back to you whenever you kicked it. And if you haven't seen that video, then you're a terrible subscriber and you need to... So when I discovered Messi launched his own version of the product, I was pretty excited. That was until everyone who bought one reported that the cord that attaches to the ball is very, very weak. Like, there were people saying that it breaks after 10 minutes of use weak. This is a 10-minute timer, and once it starts, I have until it reaches 0 to break this thing using only my right foot. The product itself is targeted at children, so if I, a 21-year-old, haven't broken it when the timer ends, Messi did not deserve to get cancelled. Or I no longer get to qualify as a grown man. 3, 2, 1. Whoa, it survived! And also hit me on the ass. But then, on literally the second attempt, I mean that was, what, 30 seconds? Cancelled. Well, that was a waste of a trip to the park. At least my masculinity is still in check for now. Next, the 6-pad, sold by Cristiano Ronaldo. Again, I've always been aware of this thing. I feel as if of all the crazy stuff Ronaldo has sold, this is the most well known. But what I didn't know was just how many bad articles or reviews have come from it. So much controversy. The main complaint being this doesn't actually do anything for muscle growth. But if there's no muscle to begin with, then surely the only way's up, right? I, of course, really want this one to work, not only for my own body, but also so the Karens who tried to cancel this thing can kiss my abs. My goal with this thing isn't to test that I could just magically grow a 6-pack, because that's just not gonna happen. But what I can test is muscle growth. I'm gonna do some various core exercises just like Ronaldo, then repeat those in a week's time to see my improvement. I'm being 100% serious when I say that for the next week, I spent 20 minutes a day with this thing on. While I was wearing it, I was trying my hardest to get fit, doing exercise all day long, lifting weights, you know, getting strong, getting muscular. I was the pinnacle of the ideal male. The device vibrates pretty hard, which I guess is why you're only meant to wear it for like 20 minutes at a time. But 1 week later, it was time to repeat the same test to see if my core strength had improved. And it hadn't. In fact, I kind of performed worse overall.
Without his 6-pack, Jamie was inconsolable. Never before had the universe seen a more embarrassing failure. Ha! What a loser! Look at this stupid idiot.
Cancelled? Just listen to the doctors with this kind of stuff.
I am watching you, Jamie.
Okay, let's move on to the My Brand product, sold by Suarez and Neymar. Ladies and gentlemen, kings and queens, your attention, please. Please. Fine, how about now? Welcome to a little game I like to call Guess Why the product that's on your screen that a footballer adores landed itself in a controversy. Option A. The shirts fit so tightly that the people who bought them physically cannot take them off and they're now forced to wear them for the rest of their lives. Option B. The shirts are way overpriced and they rip as soon as you put them on. Option C. The clothing company who Neymar and Suarez promoted was later revealed to be a front for a drugs operation, with the players having no idea they were involving themselves with a company that was a cover for criminal activities. Or option D. Lime green shirts are ugly. If you guessed option number C, you're correct! Now, this was a long time ago. Neymar and Suarez did not mean for this. The guy responsible, he went to jail. The company's back to normal. But oh my days, this took a dark turn. Someone's got to get cancelled here. It probably shouldn't be Suarez and Neymar. It should probably be the guy that went to jail. But that kind of ruins the vibe of the video, if you ask me. So, Suarez and Neymar, I'm sorry. I'm throwing you guys under the bus instead. Maz Plus, sold by Messi. Maz Plus kind of broke the internet when Messi announced it due to how similar it looked to another hydration beverage sold by another celebrity athlete. And things only got way worse for Messi when people started figuring out their ingredients were very similar as well. But to reveal the true extent to which Messi had ripped our YouTube boys off, we needed a taste test. Technically, the pink version of Maz is the exact same as the red version of Prime. That whole segment before that was just for show. Both bottles were emptied into 6 identical glasses, then shuffled randomly by my dad. Blindfolded, I then had to sort each glass into the Maz Plus or Prime section based on only their taste. And if I got so much as one wrong, then Maz Plus officially tastes too similar to Prime. And Messi is cancelled. We'll start with this one. Now, I think this is Maz because I know that Prime is really sweet, but that isn't that different from Prime, and that makes me a little bit worried. But as things continued, their similar tastes began to blend together. Oh no, I actually can't tell. By this point, my mouth's just full of the same flavor. I can't tell. I think this is Prime. I think this is Prime. So toward the end, this became more or less impossible. That tastes the exact same. That tastes the exact same. Okay, I'm gonna say this is Maz, but I'm not sure at all. This is my final answer. I'm gonna now take off my blindfold and I'll show you with me my reaction. Oh, let's go! Wow, that one at the end really threw me off. Like, really threw me off. But I was able to differentiate between all 6 glasses. So, by the rules of the game, Messi just about passes, and therefore, call off the lawsuit, Logan. Maz Plus is uncancelled. But try and be a little bit more inventive with the logo next time, maybe. So, of all the controversial footballer products tested, I only think a few of them really deserve to be cancelled. The rest of them are just fine, in my opinion. Does anyone even read newspapers anymore? I don't know. I guess these days people would rather just get their news from some donut on the internet.